Monsieur le Président.
President, just one thing to start off with, just to clarify everything. The Greens and myself, personally, we love Hungary. I shed tears in '54 when Hungary lost the World Cup. My first demo was along with my brother in '56 against a Soviet intervention in Budapest. As Guy Verhofstadt said, many intellectuals and Hungarian writers were along with us, politically and intellectually, over years, as along with Viktor Orban when he actually fought against the communists at the end of the '80s and the beginning of the '90s. I was along with Viktor Orban when he called upon the European liberals to throw out Haider from the European Liberal Party. Viktor Orban is a politician, for me, is worthy of respect. But today, Mr Orban, you're on the path of becoming a European Chavez, a national populist, who just precisely doesn't understand the crucial nature and the structure of democracy. And one thing, it's very simple, Mr Orban. It's very simple. There is no balanced education. Do you think Mr Nixon, or balanced information rather, do you think Mr Nixon got balanced information and was interested in it? Or Mr Bush on Abu Ghraib? Was that objective, his information on Abu Ghraib? Do you know any politician in France? It's impossible to get balanced information. Research, for example, into everything concerning the life of Mr Berlusconi, that too. Do you think you'll get that balance? And do you think he thinks it's balanced, that information? No. I think information is to be a gadfly to politicians, quite precisely. That's the point. And that's why, Mr Orban, your law today is not a law which corresponds with the values of the European Union. Mr Orban, you say you want a strong Europe. A strong Europe. Again, precisely, Mr Orban, it has to be credible. It's got to be credible, and it'll be only credible if, well, put it the other way around. How can we be credible if we have this law discussed with Lukashenko, discussed with China? Everybody says they want balanced information, Mr Orban. Do you understand that Europe was born in a struggle against totalitarianism, and the basis of democracy, the basis of liberty, is quite precisely freedom of expression, and that disturbs. A democracy never died through too much freedom. Democracies died through throttling freedoms, Mr Orban. I think you knew that 20 years ago. Come back into the fold, come back to your way of thinking that you had then. I'm sure you will, and you'll understand that what I'm saying is correct. One last thing, Mr Orban. If you want to fight for Christians in this world, we are with you. But I really had hoped that you would have welcomed the Jasmine Revolution in Tunisia today, which is the same thing, a prolongation of what you went through. Getting rid of dictatorship. Well, I think you didn't address yourself to that problem, and that's wrong. For the Christians in the world, let me tell you, we're with you, and I hope, Mr Orban, you'll be with us to fight against dictatorship in this world, in Belarus, Tunisia, Algeria, Egypt, China, Russia, wherever it is. That is our common bread, our common staple. Thank you.